We are Primeiros Passos School. For 15 years, we have worked to offer a quality education supported by the most modern pedagogical concepts aimed at the early childhood segment. Educating, caring, and playing are always the tripod that underpins our project of being a school of excellence, able to keep up with the transformations we see happening in the world nowadays. A school where caring and educating are inseparable, as well as cognitive development and effective context. In baby module, for example, the child from 6 months is assisted as if in its own home. In the next age group, the play becomes continuous, full of challenges and learning. Hence, the need for school to offer many spaces and workshops with well-planned situations that ensure the full development of the child, starting from their motor skills and interaction among them. We can see, for example, that in the psychomotor classes that children enjoy it, and broad and fine motor coordination skills prepare the child for the visomotor maturation. Free or guided drawing, reading of images, working with recycling are all part of the curriculum of Primeiros Passos School students. With everyday play, we cannot forget the toy of the towers, the blue sand, and the very dear and used little train. Our Primeiros Passos Express is a charm apart. In it, children make wonderful imaginary trips that will be kept in their effective memories and mind. But along with that, it must be remembered that neuroscience has punctuated the need to work in this age group, the two cerebral hemispheres of the child. At that time, our school provides the bilingual program, excellent opportunity for their learning. In our school, the English language is truly experienced with playfulness all the time. However, it is good not to forget the speed that the modern world has been showing in our lives. It should be remembered that our children who are now in kindergarten will be full adults in 2040. For this reason, and always aware of the technological advances, the school has set up a well-structured digital room. It is a challenge for our management and pedagogical team, but we have clear in our mind that we need to plan situations that initiate children's contact with the ever faster and closer digital world. It is also worth remembering that our school did not stop at technological modernity. Attentive to the environment, sustainability, and nature, seeking the ecological awareness of children, our school deploys a green area of 500 square meters in urban area, creating the beautiful environmental module, providing quality teaching in practice, teaching how to sow, water, and reap, guiding the child to a possible reality. The vegetables they plant themselves are taken to their homes and tasted there with their families. That green area teaches you how to understand the miracle of planting, caring, and reaping, as they did when they tasted the beautiful yellow bananas taken from their own bunch. Other news from the environmental module. In that green space, the school, in the constant search for nature preservation, decides to implement a didactic stingless bees beehive. With the support of an expert provided by WESB, Primeiros Passos Schools begins to create stingless bees, which are native Brazilian bees. After some meetings for sensitizing students, parents, and the social community around the school, the module now has the boxes or houses for the bees. Bees are responsible for 80% of food on our table. How couldn't we preserve them? We have seen our children enchanted with the bees, coming and going in and out of their houses looking for the nectar of flowers. And as if some magical effect, after some time, our kids with spatula in their hands were invited to taste the honey from our little bees. It was awesome. Finally, something very, very important ending this 15-year history. 2 years ago, Primeiros Passos School applied for membership of UNESCO Network. Being monitored and assisted by this organization for those 2 years after much work, quality teaching in practice recognized in the city and region. Child Education Center Primeiros Passos had the joy of receiving now in 2019 the International Certificate of School Member PEA UNESCO Network, a title that surely gives honor, dignity, and quality to the school that receives it. This story was told by who understands and likes to tell stories about education.